Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Thoughts With Dee Vlogmas Day 3. So yesterday I did tell you that I was going to take you along with me because I had a busy day. But yesterday I got a text message from my captain at the school that I volunteer at. I volunteer with the Arise to Read program here in Memphis, and it helps second graders be on the reading level that they're supposed to be on. So I got a text message to sub in today for someone who could not make it because they were sick, because my typical day is on Fridays, but I'm about to go to that. I'm taking you guys with me. And then afterwards, I have to go to my chiropractor because I have severe scoliosis, and I have been in treatment for that since I was 11 years old, because when I first had it, there weren't all the surgeries that they have now for it. So I go to a chiropractor to make sure I'm still in adjustment, still in alignment, and doing all the things. But I don't have my watch on, but I know I'm running late, so let's go to the school. Now, y'all, lucky for me, the school is within my neighborhood, but the way that they asked us to come in, I have to drive around the other way and go in the school entrance that way. But this is our little neighborhood because I did Arise to Read many years ago, and I had to stop because I believe I had a different school schedule, and then I was still in college at the time. And I really don't know how I made my way into doing Arise to Read, but I found it, I loved it, and I wasn't able to do it after a while because of work schedules and things like that. But since I am on my entrepreneurship, I'm able to do it now, and that's why I'm able to go and help, when it's needed. And I have, I don't mind at all, because it is a very important thing that kids know how to read. We have one baby who look at that, just so cute. And there's lights on that, but they're not lit up, of course. We have one baby who I do believe he is dyslexic. So he just guesses at the word, and he's really struggling. And I mean, he's in the second grade, but I don't even think he's like where he needs to be at for like first grade reading level. But thankfully, we have this program to see that that's an issue so that we can get him the help that he needs. His mom can get the help, that she needs for him. And we have so many other kids who really do struggle with reading and things like that, and they hate reading. But we make it fun by making sure we have games and things that go on for the babies, like when we help them read. My two kids are pretty good. I have one little girl, one little boy that I tutor, because we call them like ourselves coaches. And baby, they was gonna take us out this morning, okay? But we have that. And so my one, he is a native Spanish speaker. So his issue has been having trouble saying the word without like the Spanish vowels and things like that. And I'm so grateful and blessed to be able to help him, because I do speak Spanish. And I'm able to kind of correct that. And I also will still speak Spanish to him while we're coaching or anything like that, which I think makes him a lot more comfortable with me. And even when I've been at the school, it's been a lot of Hispanic speaking children who don't really speak English. And I know they were born here, but just because what you do at home, their parents may not speak English, so they just speak straight Spanish. Like, I've had to translate for some of the other teachers in school because they're like, I don't understand what they're saying. And I'm like, oh, they just want to go back to class. And they were like, oh, they're like, why'd you come in the cafeteria? I'm like, that's, they're kids. They're just following everybody else. So here is the other entrance for the school. And yeah, so like the neighborhood that I live in, when we moved over here, like they told us that they had built a school for the kids in the neighborhood so they didn't have to be bussed out of the neighborhood. But since then, I don't know what you want to call it, Board of Education here just lets kids go to school anywhere. Like if you register early enough, you can go. But here is the school from my neighborhood. And like, I'm probably going in the wrong entrance, but I don't care. I'm not doing all this extra driving. Oh yeah, it does say exit. Oh well. But y'all, I'm here at the school. I am probably like super duper early, but I really forgot because it's been like a week. Well, it's actually been like a full week for me of not having to come here and do what I gotta do. Yeah, like I'm stupid early because normally when I come, you got all the kids like right there and then like the bus pickup. But it's a pretty little dope elementary school. Like they have, when I say some serious school spirit, some serious school spirit. But I'm about to get my badge, get everything else out and ready and together, and I'm gonna go in and I'll talk to you guys when we're on the way to the chiropractor, because I want to protect the identity of all the babies. I don't want to have to blur out faces and things like that. But I'll be back in a minute. All right, y'all, so tutoring is over. We had a really good time. I stayed a little while talking to one of my co-coaches for our kids on Friday. But I'm running a little late because I need to get to the chiropractor because I was supposed to be there at 9 o'clock and it's like 9:30. So let's go to the chiropractor. All right, as you can see, like I'm driving to the chiropractor. Time to get my spine adjusted because it be serious for me. And I love that for me. But the chiropractor, thankfully, is not that far from the school. I was supposed to have been there at 9 o'clock. It is like 9:37 right now. So your girl is on the move. And we had a great time of tutoring today. I tutored 2 children I've never tutored before. And they were amazing. They are super, super smart. And they are on the higher spectrum of kids that need help, because the one young lady, she actually finished the sheet of words that we had and she was really good at it. And the other child that I tutored was absolutely phenomenal. But I stayed over a little bit because I talked to my co-coach today, because she was saying she was having a hard time getting our students to engage with her. And I told her simply, I was like, one of the things I've done is ask them about their family and things like that. And it's very helpful to get them to open up and start talking, even though one of our students, he's not caring about the words. He just wants to play the games, and I think he's enjoying that. But it was just a great time to be able to help and make sure this last generation, because I don't know what the world's going to do with this, whatever generation it is, that they're able to read, that they're able to do everything they need to do. With all of that, is just super, super dope, super great. I'm so glad to be a part of this program. And as you can see, stuck at the lights, chiropractor is a little bit further down there. Oh, look at them. Y'all, Tennessee Highway Patrol and the Safety Task Force. I don't feel like they're doing the most, but they doing something. Like, I don't know what to say about that, but because y'all just really giving people tickets. Y'all arrested a few people, but it ain't about much. But that's just my rant of the day. So once I go to the chiropractor, I have another stop to make before I go home and do a little bit of design for one of the ministries I do at church. And then I have to finish doing my KDP, which is Kindle Direct Publishing, one of my devotionals. I have to finish that one. Like I said, it's 2 months behind, but life just be life, and things like that happen, and you just gotta pivot and move forward from it. And then also, I know how I showed y'all on Vlogmas day 1 of redoing my closet. Now I just gotta hang everything up and get that going. But yeah, this is the little back road I take back here to get to my chiropractor from my house instead of taking the main thoroughfare. Yeah, that's a big work for Elmo, but it's not. But yeah, I love my chiropractor. I have one that I've been going to since I was 11, and he retired. I went to his middle son, then the baby of the family, and once he got married, his wife was on some stuff, is all I'm gonna say. And I had to find a new chiropractor, and I'm so grateful that I found this one, because honestly and truly, he basically told me that my other chiropractor was just like letting my spine, letting it go, because it was not a good look for me, not a good feel. But, you know, and it is Smith Chiropractic. I love these people. They do some amazing, amazing work. And I'm about to go in here and get adjusted and then go to another pit stop and roll on. All right, y'all, so I made it home. I've drunk so much of my refresher because I honestly got to working. Was talking to the phone. Nothing was recording. But right now, I am working on a graphic. So I have this graphic, even though you can see it but not see it. Here it is. But the person that I designed this for, because they gave me no nothing, I just decided to throw something together and give them just something basic. So last night they told me kind of what they want. So I'm about to go in and revamp my original design. I'm probably just gonna redesign it and give it like what it is that they want, okay? So I'm gonna go do that. Now, mind you, I would love to bring you on this process, but since I use this for business-wise, I don't like to show all of what I do, but I will show you the end result, okay? So typically for me, design can take anywhere from 10 minutes, if it's something really simple, to an hour and a half. So I've already been working on this for about 5 minutes so far. So we'll see how long it actually takes me. So let me go do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so graphic is now done. It took me about an hour and a half to get the elements that I really liked. Some are not what, other professionals in the game would do, but I have to remember that this is for a religious organization, and sometimes their designs are not going to look the same, especially when those designs are geared for children and their parents. You got to make some things fun and make some things pop for that, but that's neither here nor there. I am now also about to do newsletter for the same organization. And hear me when I say, when you're doing stuff for kids, those graphic designs are going to be polished, but I try to do it in the mind that if a child happens to scroll on social media and see something, because yes, I do know kids get on their parents' phones and scroll, their mind and eye is not going from top to bottom or side to side how an adult's would. Theirs is kind of like all over the place, and I cater my graphics to the target audience, shall I say. If it's more for adults, we'll put everything, close together so you can read everything with more white and open spaces. But for kids, they like a little bit of chaos because sometimes they're a little chaotic. But that works for them. So let's do this newsletter. And I guess I can bring you guys in on the newsletter. I like to jot down ideas first before I start on the newsletter. So I will do that, and let's do this newsletter. All right, y'all. Thank you for joining me for Vlogmas Day 3. Yeah. But thank you so much for following along with this journey. I promise you, I did not forget to record content of what I did for the rest of the day. However, the audio got lost and I don't know what happened to it. So this is just a little quick recap. After I got done doing the stuff for my customer for the organization, I actually talked to the leader of the organization for that ministry, and we had a very intense conversation about certain things for 2026 going forward. For that, some other ministry needs, and of course, I really just spent time cleaning up, talking to my mom, and honestly thinking about how I'm going to finish my prayer board. Because if you follow me on TikTok, you've seen that I've done prayer boards inspired by Kia from Raising Cultures brand. But it's just so beneficial because prayer is always needed. But I'll probably finish that prayer board tomorrow. So I may bring you guys along. I'll let you see what I have and then how I'm going to finish out the rest of it. So I hope you guys have had a great day with me so far. And we're going to keep this up. I am trying to be very consistent about content, especially for Vlogmas. It's the first time doing it. And I'm going to let you know, the Christmas content is coming. It's just been very windy and rainy, and I don't feel like putting out our outdoor Christmas stuff. The indoor Christmas stuff will probably be up by Saturday and Sunday, but I'll take you along with me when I do all of that. So, see y'all tomorrow, Vlogmas Day 4.